Great. So can you introduce yourself?
Okay, hi, my name is Alana. I'm from New Jersey. I'm a senior studying painting and design at USC.
Great.
And I studied abroad in Florence, Italy in spring 2015.
Awesome. So can you tell us why you decided to study abroad?
I decided to study abroad because I was really inspired by my older sister, who's 6 years older than me. She went to South Africa. And I just remember, sitting on the bed, watching her pack and prepare and everything. And it was just always ingrained in me that it's like, oh, this is what you do in college. Like, you go study abroad junior year. So it was always something that I had in mind.
Awesome. Can you tell us if finances were an issue for you or a concern? And if they were, how were you able to fund your study abroad experience?
Finances were definitely a bit of a concern, but what was really nice was that the program here at USC, the Saatchi Florence program, um, the tuition for it was significantly cheaper than the tuition at my home institution, and so we actually saved quite a bit of money with me going abroad there. And then, just kind of being mindful of what you're spending. Once you're abroad, it's really cheap to travel throughout Europe, particularly because everything's so close. So you'd be surprised at like how much more you can afford over there versus here.
Cool. Did you experience yourself or see any kind of discrimination or stereotypes based on your identity or how you identify? And are you able to tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, well, it was actually really nice in Florence. Everyone was very warm and friendly. I did experience more racism when I was traveling during spring break. I traveled throughout Eastern Europe, so I did Munich, Budapest, Prague, and Vienna. And I definitely, as an African American woman, experienced quite a bit of discrimination in Prague, particularly. So that was about the only thing that really happened. There was one instance in Florence, but that's about it.
Okay. And just really quickly, can you tell us, how you processed that? Was there support with your friends or with people administering the program?
Well, with Prague, it was a little more difficult because I wasn't, really traveling with close friends, so I didn't really have anyone to depend on. But when it came to the instance in Florence, I actually didn't even realize it happened at first. My friend immediately had my back and defended me, and then like kind of told me what happened afterwards. And so that was really nice to have that kind of close circle of friends, like just being there for you if something does indeed happen.
Okay, great. And my final question is, would you recommend studying abroad to other students, and maybe one piece of advice you have?
Yeah, I would definitely recommend studying abroad, especially to students of color, particularly because I think that was one thing I noticed when I was abroad. There were, very few students of color. And I think my piece of advice would be to kind of explore the more unbeaten path. Definitely try to learn the language that you're studying abroad in, like the host country's language. Because I think by doing those things, it really helps you to kind of live more so as a local as opposed to a tourist. And I think that the locals really appreciate when, you may seem like an American, but you're trying to, you're making an effort to speak the language and kind of immerse yourself in the culture.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.